Hey, welcome back to more Milton Daily Homes. My name's Chuck, and I think we have a list of like 11 properties today, some of which don't have pictures. And I know people say all the time, they go, if it doesn't have pictures, I'm not going to look at it. Or it's just funny to me because what happens is sometimes the photographer is booked the day after you want to list the property. So it's kind of a normal thing. If the photos aren't up in the first 48 hours, then the agent has a serious issue. But we'll give them a bit of flack here. And the other thing is later on today or whenever you want to check them, go to the links below the little commentary I have below the video, and you're going to see that those like as soon as the photos are up, they're going to propagate to those links. So it's a great thing to look at even the day after and so on. So you can go to the archive section. Again, down in that range, you'll also see that there's tabs for today's video, yesterday, and the day before. Anyhow, let's get right to it. 661 Child's number 63. It's at 242, and I think that's a decent looking home from the outside. I really like the layouts here because you've got these nice high ceilings, you've got grade level walkouts, and the dining room kind of overlooks that. And it looks like they've taken half of the pickets away, which I think might even make it feel a little bit more open. I don't know if kids might sort of squeeze through that area. There's your kitchen. It's unfortunate you've got the mismatched appliances because I think it takes away from some of the look of the nice cabinets they've put in, under cabinet lighting, everything else. It looks like they've got some halogen lights which don't offer the best lighting for that photo, but I think they'd really look good in person. There's your master there. And so there it is. There's your backyard. Nice private in the back there too. I'm not sure what that backs onto, obviously, because it's all blocked up. I mean, it could be a variety of things. But overall, the complex, from my experience, seems to be pretty good. $221 is the maintenance fees, and they really just basically include the water bill and the building insurance, common elements. Your heat, your hydro are all separate on top of that. And on top of that, it has a finished basement. I didn't see any photos of that. So overall, that one's looking good. It's looking like it's right in the range it should be. Fowles Court is at 314.9. This is a Spring Ridge, or Spring Valley, or no, sorry, Spring Valley. Spring Ridge is a semi, and the new ones are called the Woodbine. But when you walk in the front door, you've got this open area. Nobody really knows what to do with this area. Do you put a couch there? I've seen someone put a little TV, but it's not a huge space. I'm guessing that's probably 8 or 9 feet across. There's the door to the garage, and then you have your furnace and mechanicals. That's your first floor. There's no basement underneath ground. And then you walk up the stairs, and there's some laundry halfway up the stairs. Turn the corner, and you're going to see this kitchen. And again, nice color cabinets, great looking tiles, carpet here. And there's been a lot of flux in this price range for this model. There's been some that actually are cosmetically not very good that have been selling even under 3, and there's been some that have been quite nice, up in the sort of 310, 315 range. So with the market the way it is, there's not a lot of these for sale right now. Some of them have been swallowed up in the last month. This is the 2-bedroom version. It has 2 full bathrooms upstairs. It's my favorite layout of this model. And at 314.9, I think that's probably where I would have put it. I think you have to be a little bit, you can't err on the side of underlisting these ones. You put them there, and you see what the activity, because in that range it's very, very popular. So Gaisley is the next one, 344.7, very popular Croft side. The 2 real value points on this one appear to be that it's an end unit townhouse, and it also has a finished basement too. And if you're a fan of the maple leafs, it looks like they've painted the door the color of the maple leafs there. June 30th is the possession day. It doesn't appear like they have any upgraded flooring in here. The 2-car parking in the driveway is something that's extremely convenient because you can have both cars plus garage storage space. From a value perspective, doesn't really change the value of the house very much. Like you're not going to sell for $5,000 more because you have that, but it's going to make you easier. And if you're competing against 5 other homes, you're the only one that has it, there's a good chance that you're going to sell first if you're similar in all other respects. Good looking home. I mean, there's been some big Croft side sales. They're starting to creep over the 340. Mowat Lane's the next one, 369.9. And this is the classic front back house. And I believe this house was for sale previously. It looks like the same brick color and it's the same street as one that's been listed. I didn't double check that though. Anyhow, if it is, I remember the floors being very nice. It's a good open concept layout. 4 bedrooms on this one. So when we say front back, there's the back of the house. Where the photographer is sitting is almost on Main Street, so you will certainly hear the noise from Main Street. There's no doubt about that. And then you go to the Moet side, and that's what's funny to me. I don't know which side's the front, which side's the back. I think Moet officially is the front, but they're kind of interesting properties to me. Very never quite figured them out. Van Fleet is at 379.9. And so it's a Westgate corner within range of what Westgates usually sell for. I think it's about 1,800 square feet. Townhouse, 3 bedroom plus 1. The plus 1 refers to the den upstairs, not anything downstairs. Completely unfinished basement. Looks like there's carpet throughout. I would hope to see some upgrading here in order to get up in that price. It's kind of average Westgate, so if it's below average, might have a tricky time. Bustle Crescent, 379, 3 bedroom, 3 washroom. We get a finished basement, backs onto a park, total of 2215 square feet of living space, and it's actually a pretty good model here. I know it's been rented before, so I hope it's in good shape. And yeah, I mean, Bustle's a good street. The odd numbers are the ones in the 300 range that are backing onto train tracks, but this one is on the south side of the street and it does not. That's why you have backing onto the park there. Okay, Eden Place, next one. Eden's a great street. You have to be careful with it because you can get too close to James Snow, too close to Derry, but it looks like this one's in a nice pocket. They've paved a lot of this driveway. I mean, it's not something you usually see. So if you've got a couple cars, put them side by side. A lot of people, they don't necessarily care if they get the double garage. It would be nice, but what they want is they don't want to play the switcheroo game where it's like the wife comes home late from work and then the husband has to leave first, so they have to do the switcheroo. I've helped a lot of people over the years strictly based on the switcheroo game, and so it's a Powell model. The 3-bedroom version, it's got a finished basement, 43-foot lot. That's why they can do probably a triple wide driveway. 9-foot ceilings, hardwood floors. You know, I think with this one here, this model typically doesn't sell for this price, but with the basement and potentially a premium lot, they may not be that far off. But we have to wait for the photos. And so Weston is at 509. 4-bedroom, double-car garage, and it says it's 2342 square feet. So when you just look at those simple elements, it looks like they are within shooting range. It says they've got granite countertops, black metal pickets. There's some nice stuff in here. So let's wait for those photos too. Caldwell, no photos. Big surprise. 544.9, 4-bedroom, 3 washroom. Same thing, double-car garage. You're getting much larger now. You're getting 2,500 square feet for the jump of maybe 30,000-40,000. Excuse me. Description doesn't say much. Living dining has broadloom, which is carpet, so a good chance that the family room probably has carpet too. Bright unspoiled basement. I like when they say unspoiled. That means unfinished. That means no value. Malboeuf, 684.5. 5-bedroom, 43-foot lot, about 92. This one was listed before. What I was saying last time when this was listed is that it looks like those colors are not close enough. It looks like they kind of clash with each other a little bit. There's your kitchen. They've upgraded the tap. I don't know if the photos really give it a wow impression. I mean, it's nice to know that you've got this shiny ceramic floor. I think that's a positive thing. And you can see the green space behind. We're going to see another photo of that too. Upgraded countertops in the master. And then there you go. That's the green space behind. I think with this one here, 684.5, you got to have some big shots. Like, you got to really fire your guns up in that range. Central air conditioning, there's none in this home, so you're still spending some money there. Window coverings, 3042 square feet. There was one that was, I believe, a similar size to this, backing onto green space, but they put 100,000 in upgrades, and it sold for like right at 7. So I don't know, bit of a tough one here. Tuxford 689 this is a Tothberg. We talked about a basic one that's for sale right now at 609. So what you have to look at here is say, what am I getting for $80,000 extra investment compared to, we'll call it like a less cosmetically desirable property. And Tuxford's a super street. There's a bunch for sale. There's nothing wrong with the street on Tuxford. It's a perfectly good street. This is the side that doesn't back onto green space. We've got one at 690 Tuxford, and shameless plug here, 690tuxford.com is where to go for ours. That does back onto the green space. So anyhow, the inside, it's great layout, perfect layout. There's a butler's pantry just back here, pot lights, crown moldings. You've got the granite countertop that really shines very well. Nice and polished there. It's a great looking house. What can you say? You've got nice hardwood floors, gas fireplace, all the things that you want for that move up home. And it's a 66 by 80 foot lot. Typically it's a 56, so it's possible that it's wider in the front and maybe comes in slightly in the back. So that's the property there. And that's the phone ringing. So I'm going to go. Have yourself a great day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.